18A. Name 3 Christian missionary groups that pioneered the establishment of mission stations in Kenya during the 19th century. The East African Scotland Mission, the American Seventh-day Adventists, the Holy Ghost Fathers, the Consolata Fathers, the Mill Hill Fathers. 18B. Describe the role played by the missionaries in Kenya's social development during the colonial period. They established the first schools for the Africans. They trained catechists to assist in the spread of the gospel. They spread Christianity among the Africans. They built hospitals and health centers. They taught Africans how to read and write. They translated the Bible into local languages. They cared for the sick and the elderly. Schools, they produced the first skilled workers for colonial administration. 19A. What are the factors that led into the introduction of multi-party democracy in Kenya in 1992? Intolerance of KANU to dissenting views of the people, which often resulted to the expansion of those who harbored them. Alleged rigging of the 1988 general elections by KANU activists, which created discontent. Pressure from the donor community who tied finances to multi-party democracy. Repressive measures by the government. For example, it denied the licenses for public meetings, leading to the disturbances such as the Sabasaba riots on July 1990. Repeal of Section 2A of the Kenya Constitution in December 1991. Influence from other African states which had adopted multipartyism. Failure by the government to adopt all the recommendations of the C.R.E. Review Committee of 1990. 19B. Explain how the existence of many parties have benefited the people of Kenya. Freedom of assembly and association has been enhanced, has facilitated accountability and transparency in the government. The application of the rule of law has improved. The fear of a powerful one-party state, that is dictatorship, has been eliminated. The opposition has acted as a check and balance to minimize the excesses of authority by the government. It has enhanced social equality and the people's right to take part in the government decision-making process. Cultural interaction has been promoted since political parties compete for support throughout the country. Freedom of speech for both the individual and the mass media has been improved. A growing number of Kenyans are now more politically aware than before. It led to the repeal of some unjust and repressive laws, e.g. the Chief Act and the Public Security Act. 11. All ill consent and Ashley bills presented to Parliament have been rejected. Kenya's image by foreign donors and investors has improved, hence the socio-economic development. From C30 marks, 21A. Explain the importance of national unity in Kenya. It enhances political stability, promotes nationalism and patriotism, promotes cooperation and opens opportunities to excellence, promotes rapid socio-economic development, promotes collective responsibilities in times of need, reduces fear, suspicion and power struggles, enables a country to solve common problems. 21B. What factors promote national unity in Kenya? 1. The Constitution. The Constitution provides for a unitary system of government, underlines equality of all Kenyans, contains the Bill of Rights which protects Kenyans against any form of discrimination. 2. Education. All students in public schools are subjected to the same syllabus and exams. Curriculum emphasizes on the importance of national unity. Conscious mixing of students, especially in national schools, or curricular activities, for example, music, drama, and games. 3. Equal distribution of national resources and social amenities, for example, schools and healthcare centers. 4. Social and economic interaction, for example, religious meetings, inter-community marriages, cultural fetes, games and sports. 5. Economic activities, for example, use of a common currency, equal employment opportunities. 6. Use of a national language, that is Kiswahili, which reduces suspicion between people. 7. Harambee motto, which encourages people to pool their resources together for the common good. 8. Urbanization, which facilitates coexistence of people from different ethnic backgrounds. 9. Legislature, where each Kenyan community is represented. 10. The presidency. Kenya has one president who represents and protects the interests of all Kenyans. 11. The mass media, which disseminates similar ideas across the country. 21A. Define the term democracy. It is a system of government where supreme power rests with the people. 21B. Explain the role of citizens in a direct democracy. They initiate legislation. They formulate laws to govern them. They formulate government policies. They elect persons to implement government policies, for example, members of parliament. They have machineries to check on the possible abuse of power by the elected representatives. They have powers to recall a non-performing elected leader. They determine leadership and all other important aspects of government through the vote. Elective government positions are held on a rational basis. 22A. State 3 components of a national budget. An estimate of expected revenue, sources of expected revenue, for example, taxes, expenditure, that is, ways in which the revenue will be spent. 22B. Explain ways in which the government spends revenue. To finance development projects, for example, construction of roads, bridges, hospitals, and learning institutions like colleges and universities. To construct government offices from where government officers work. To purchase equipment for government officers to facilitate daily operations. 4. The government also spends money to pay civil servants and other public sector employees. 5. The government spends money to service loans from both local and international community. The government revenue is spent for the payment of subscription fee to continental, regional, and the international organizations to which Kenya is a member. For example, the AU, the EAC, and the UN. 7. The government uses its revenue to pay bills, for example, water and electricity for government offices. 8. The government uses revenue to assist people during natural calamities, for example, floods, drought, and famine. This is done through the provision of food, medicine, and clothing. Did you understand? Kindly let me know in the comment section below and what video I can look at tomorrow. Thanks for subscribing and listening to me. God bless you.